keys still in the ignition. All the cops were buzzing from somebody's bad decision. Call everyone you know, we found the evidence. Just don't let them see you when you jump across the fence. Somebody stole a beer truck, it don't matter who it was. Grab a can and drink it up, best keep your mouth shut. Man, we're good to go, yeah, we hit the mother load. There's more than enough for all of us. Somebody stole a beer truck. You can holler at the moon, go splashing in the creek. You can get as rowdy as you damn near wanna be. We don't build a bonfire, we don't need that attention. Ain't nobody driving home, not in our condition. Somebody stole a beer truck, it don't matter who it was. Grab a can and drink it up, best keep your mouth shut. Man, we're good to go, yeah, we hit the mother load. There's more than enough for all of us. Somebody stole a beer truck. We parked it over here, we parked it over there. We parked it in the barn, yeah, we parked it everywhere. The party went on all night long, till all the beer was gone. Somebody stole a beer truck, it don't matter who it was. Grab a can and drink it up, let's keep your mouth shut. Man, we're good to go, yeah, we hit the mother load. There's more than enough for all of us. Somebody stole a beer truck. Somebody stole a beer truck. I'll back it on up, boy. Somebody stole a beer truck.
Yes, legends! Woo-hoo! What is going on? It is, oh my gosh, it is Wednesday, the 20th of April, 2020 freaking 2. Hope everybody is good and enjoying the day today. Oh my god, it's been a hot day. I have got freaking suntan, legends. I got a sunburn today. It's awesome. So, what is going on in the charts today? Well, it's looked like we've been pretty bearish and we've been pretty bullish across the board today. It's been a very, very interesting day indeed. So tonight it is ALTS night, team. Where's my screen gone? I lost my screen for a second, then I was like, oh no, my screen is gone. Right. Whew, it's ALTS night tonight, and then tomorrow, legends, tomorrow is the big day. It is the day when we give away $65 to one freaking lucky winner.
Yeah, boy!
It's going to be awesome, and I'm really, really looking forward to seeing what happens. Just in relation to the turnout, are people going to come in? Are people going to tell their friends? Are more people going to subscribe to the channel? The past week, we've had 100 extra subscribers, which is really, really good. Still not enough, right? We need 1,000 subscribers a week now, because this channel is about to go crazy. It is about to explode, and you lot were the early adopters into the channel. So tonight, team, we are looking at ALTS night. So if you have any altcoins that you wish to bring to the table, then please do bring them to the table. Yes, the games are working because my chatbot is currently going through a restart process and I can't seem to get it to work. I need to regenerate my keys. So once the keys have been regenerated, then you will be able to play the games again. So sadly, at this moment in time, now we're on the live, I can't freaking deal with it. So I'll have to deal with it afterwards once I close this stream down. So team, all nights tonight, we're going to have a look at a few. The best thing that we're going to do first is we're just going to quickly have a quick scroll through the main ones, starting with Crow, then Polkadot, HOT, of course. We'll have a look at Ion. We'll have a look at VeChain, XRP, Cardano, 1inch, Luna, Solana, BNB, Arweave, Ethereum, and of course Elrond. And if there's ones on there that you do wish to have a look at, then we'll have a look at them as well. Vaniless was straight in saying ApeCoin. Who has jumped on the ApeCoin wagon? I haven't. I wasn't really happy with jumping on to some of these coins, and a lot of you did, and congratulations, you've earned some decent money. Let's have a look at ApeCoin, because I mean, this is the thing, right? This is the bit that I don't get. Is that you lot get into these coins and don't say anything about it, and then they blow up and go, oh, look at ApeCoin. Yeah, I bought into it like a month ago. Well, why didn't you freaking tell us? So yeah, it's only the past couple of days that I've actually heard about ApeCoin, because you're all, a lot of you freaking moon boys. You're just moon boys, aren't you? All you want is just the glory, the freaking glory of going, look at me. Just look at me. If it tanks, you don't talk about it. If it blows up, you go, yeah, I got that. I got it. I actually got that. So, 8 coins. So, 8 coins team. If we have a look at let's have a look at the weekly, see what's happening. Okay, it's pretty, come back and retested all-time high on the weekly. All right, we need to go to a bit closer in. Let's have a look at the 1 day. No, 12 hours. Oh my gosh, let's go to the 3 hour. There we go. 3 hour looks pretty good. So yes, ApeCoin has come back and just retested its all-time high from back on the 18th of March of 2022. There is a huge swing movement with ApeCoin all the way down to $9.53 up to $17.44. So the volatility is pretty damn crazy. Okay, from its all-time low to its all-time high, we're looking at a 81% movement. So yeah, people have been pretty lucky when it comes to ApeCoin. In terms of the technical analysis on this, my TA would be it's kind of overbought. The relative strength index is well over the 70s. It's not something that I would possibly be jumping into right now. Let's go on to a lower time frame and probably the 15-minute. Let's have a look at a trader's 15-minute and just see if we can see something emerging. So we're going to have a look at the breakout. So the bull flagpole is here. Let's get our calculator, mark it out, look at the 50%. There is the 50% team for ApeCoin. So the price cannot move below that price, or otherwise we will get some bearish momentum. Right now, it is respecting that 55 EMA quite well. Could we be seeing some sort of a bull flag? Quite possibly. We could be seeing something emerging here in terms of a bull flag. Maybe. But yeah, we're yet to see any kind of real movement, real opportunity. Maybe it's going to go like that. Okay. So if we get rejected on this resistance here again, the price could come down, move and get close within this apex. We could actually see it this way. Could be 2 ways that this is working, a symmetrical triangle, and then the breakout. Relative strength index does look pretty good for a breakout, really. A 50 RSI is bullish. Is it something that I would be jumping into right now? No, it wouldn't. It would not be something I'm jumping into right now. So there we go. Right. Streamlabs chatbot is reset. Nice one. We're going. Okay, let's just wait and see if we do get a breakout on this. This will be really, really cool whilst we're watching it live. A breakout and then come back and retest support would be great to watch right now. Eurocon is in the house. What's going on? Captain Kirk Coinslinger, Martin, Holochain Fraser, you freaking legend. Captain Euro, legends. Hi, Johnny. Hi, team. Jasmine did great today. Butterscotch, Glitter Finance. Oh my gosh, they're all coming in now. So we'll have a look at Jasmine and Glitter Finance next. I put $100 in. It's more now. Martin, NHT. Yeah, we'll have a look at neighborhoods as well and discuss what is going on with neighborhoods. Butterscotch, it's happening. This is your night, bro. This is the night that you wanted. So we are doing it. We are literally doing it. We're doing it. Okay, we're not going to get that breakout, but we can keep an eye on it, of course. So there is Ape. I don't want that. Get rid of that. So yes, Ape is looking pretty good right now, but just be aware on the longer time frames, the macro time frames, that we are seeing a very, very high relative strength index. Damjan is in the house. What's going on, Damjan? Damjan and Captain Kirk Coinslinger are importers of the TLA, the legend that is the late adopter. What a guy. Martin Van Dome, how is Bitcoin looking? Bitcoin is currently down today. Sadly, we have seen a retracement, but it was pretty obvious as to why we'll see a retracement after the breakout today earlier on. At 1 o'clock, relative strength index was high and created a head and shoulder pattern. There it is, head, shoulders, neckline, which is pointing downwards, team. And then quite simply, from there to there, bring your head and shoulders down. There we go. That's where that price was going today. Now retesting the resistance line. Beautiful chart is that. Nice and freaking easy to understand with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin relative strength index is good on the 15-minute. Let's have a look at the 1 hour. Still, quite possibly, we could still see some downward momentum. Quite maybe down to this support line of 40,651. Looking at the 4 hourly. Damn, did we hit our 70? Oh my gosh. Okay, so legends, if you bought the 30 and sold the 70, let's have a look at it. So we've got quite a few here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 30. So where does that take us from? We have 1 here. So there's your first one. Second one is there. So that brings your average price to here. Oh my gosh, we're not doing good so far. Next 30 is here, so that's going to move your average price. And then we do have a big drop down here. So that would possibly bring your average price down to around about that 41,000. And then another one here. So yeah, we're looking at 41,000. 41,000 to now, you're looking at 1.56%. Not bad, but if you sold it on the 70, that 1.51 would have been 4%. So still, it is a 4% win if you dollar cost averaged in your 30s. Maybe we should have a look at that one, which would put us in a loss. All right, that was a tough 30 and 70 on the 4 hour, but we don't tend to do a trade on Bitcoin. Looking at Ethereum would have got us wrecked as well on our 30 to 70 journey. Damn, that's a little bit upsetting too. Really upsetting, to be quite honest with you. But no, I haven't traded any of these, the Ethereum or the Ethereum, but or Bitcoin, but I did trade XRP, and XRP was 1 here. 1 here, 1 down here, and then I sold this, and I think I was around about 3% in profit. So not really a decent 30 to 70, but still I came out in profit. So yeah, I was around about here. My dollar cost averaging, it wasn't 7%. It was a lot less than that. So maybe, yeah, I'll take 3.5%, I think, on that 30 to 70. And I'm waiting again for the price to come back down to re-enter with a 30 to 70. What I'm going to do going forward is whenever I put a 30 RSI trade in, I'll announce it on a YouTube message board. So there is a message board that I can send out to all of you to say, I have just put in a trade on the 30 RSI for, I don't know, BNB, for example. So if you want to join in on the fun, you can do. Okay, team, let's go and have a look at NHT then, neighborhoods. Does everybody know what neighborhoods is? I'm sure they should be. They should know what neighborhoods is by now, but we'll show you the website. NHT. So most of you are going to be familiar with the Neighborhoods website, and it is a platform that will be running on Holochain. So everyone flocks to major platforms when they want to coordinate some action with others. We get that. Many communities require similar basic tools. The problem is that every group whose style is unique inherits the same cultural patterns from these platforms. Think of the weight they carry. Platforms, metrics, and business models determine our language for interacting with one another. They determine how we find and approach each other. They determine the ordering of feeds and visibility of posts, announcements, and other media. So Neighborhoods is a framework for groupware that enables communities to design and select custom cultural patterns, all using peer-to-peer Web3 software called Holochain. At the heart of each neighborhood is the social sense maker, a custom piece of software which implements and calculates a group's specific metrics, reactions to media objects, and ways of recognizing each other. This means groups can interact and make sense of those interactions on their own level terms. Individuals get more expressive symbolic language, and groups get to share focus on what they care about. A scientific research group has different expressive needs than a meme channel, and both of these require different metrics from a dating community. Maybe your group does a combination of these things and wants to better segregate different activities without using 3 different platforms to coordinate. The social sense maker also validates and shares data across neighborhoods so that the group-to-group interactions are easier and personal creditable is portable. It's awesome. It's a very, very clever design. So whatever your interests are would put you into one specific neighborhood category with you all being on the same platform. It's awesome. It's really, really cool. So if you want to create a neighborhood, we offer bootstrapping, wizard, and community management modules that help you discover generic tools and specific cultural metrics to pair together and iterate on as you go. Developers contribute to this embedded marketplace so that creating a neighborhood requires more thoughtful consideration of culture and less coding. Coding work and use of various modules are tracked, enabling a range of options for supporting developers and the code commons. The native cryptocurrency is NHT. So if we go to NHT now, team, and just have a look to see what NHT is doing. NHT USDT. Let's go. So here is neighborhoods on the chart. Looking at we're gonna have to look at the 1 hour because we are using SushiSwap enabled to view this chart, and it isn't sadly as clean and as beautiful as the ones we see on Bybit or Binance, but it is what it is. Okay, it's the information that we've got in front of us. If we move out to a macro times, let's have a look at the daily. This was the introduction of MEXC. So neighborhoods was put onto was it MEXC? I'm sure it was MEXC. Is that right? I'm sure neighborhoods was introduced into MEXC at this point, hence the breakout. Am I right about that? Maybe I'm wrong. Was that Ion? I think it was Ion that was moved across to MEXC or put on the MEXC exchange. Something happened here, team. Can you remember what this breakout was? I think it had something to do with an exchange. I'm not. Yeah, Martin, legend. It was MEXC. So the MEXC did cause the price to absolutely skyrocket 110%. What an amazing, amazing opportunity. And look at this, team. If we have a look at the 4 hour, could you have got into an opportunity here? You actually could, right? This is madness. There was a huge wick down. I don't know if anybody caught that wick. But if they did catch the wick, there's a 30 RSI. Let's be a little bit realistic and say we bought it from there and then sold the 70, which is here. That one there, that would have got you 178% on the 4 hour. And there hasn't been that many opportunities really for a 30 to 70 relative strength index. But great, awesome. Now, the work that we have done with neighborhoods is all here in plain sight for you to see. Come on. Control that, delete that, control, get that, delete that. We created a support line quite some time ago on that 00075, and I thought to myself that that could actually be the bottom for neighborhoods based on this huge level of support here. Now, seeing a long time level of support here, all the way from the 4th of March, all across the 25th of March, I knew pretty sure that that was going to be our bottom line. We got the breakout. People took profits, obviously, because there's still a lot of people that are in a massive, massive loss with neighborhoods. Those that bought the top are actually, if they sold up here, they are negative 70%. So, of course, it's going to take a long time for neighborhoods to be able to have that huge breakout of another 500%, because all of these people will be getting impatient from here up here, because all of those are in a loss. There's more people in a loss than in a profit right now. So just be aware that when we do start to see a rise up again, back up to this price here of 001516, we're going to hit a resistance line, because there's going to be some kind of breakout, take profits, and then we'll start bouncing within there, slowly coming back up, taking profits. It's going to be a pretty tough ride. We've seen that before. We've seen it happen on many, many occasions. One of them actually being Shiba. People losing a lot of money in Shiba, hence why it's very, very difficult to see Shiba disappear up like it used to. It used to just shoot up 125, 130%. Now we don't really see that anymore because there's a lot of people in the loss. So in terms of neighborhood, it is a strong, strong buy signal for Jonny Stang right now. Not financial advice, but you should technically, at these prices, okay, be chucking money in there, not really giving a toss, because neighborhoods will be working as part of Holochain, similarly with Ion in the future. So as Holochain develops and it uses the neighborhoods ecosystem, of course, the value of neighborhoods is going to increase as well. So just, I can't tell you to buy any, but maybe you should consider looking at purchasing. It's a lot easier to get it now than it is on MEXC. So if you're not signed up to MEXC, if you are trusting the exchange, which to be fair, I don't have any problems with MEXC whatsoever, it's an easy way of grabbing hold of some neighborhoods without having to use SushiSwap or MetaMask, etc. Right. Damn Jam, some Audi press market sell with $1,000 so wig. Yeah. Glitter Finance, XGLI. Let's have a look at Glitter Finance. What the frick is Glitter Finance? Seriously. XGLI. Okay, it's not on there. Glitter Finance, really? Glitter Finance. Whoa, Glitter Finance, bro. Wow. Okay, right. My eyes have pricked up. My ears have pricked up. I am listening. Team. Let's go across to CoinMarketCap and have a look at Glitter Finance. Now, let's have a look at the year to date. Actually, we'll go to all. All right, it's only arrived this year on the 22nd of March 2022. It had a rise from 3 cents all the way up to, call it 12 cents. There we go. And then has had a lot of profit taken here and has now become what looks like a stable coin for the time being. If I look at the monthly, We can see again that there has been a steady price movement between the 4 cent and the 3 cent. The last 7 days, there has been a movement up, not a big movement, from 3.4 cent all the way up to 4.2. And then the last day, we are looking basically following the market cap today and looking pretty bearish. So the price right now is sat at 3.667%, down 8.54%. Beautiful opportunity for Glitter Finance if you're looking for some cheeky little profits. But again, right, this price, we haven't seen this price since the moment it was created. It's back down to its original price target. It could be one of those tokens that you just hodl and all of a sudden it just freaking disappears off to the upside. I kind of feel that this is bottomed out, if I'm honest. You see how the price came down. People took that opportunity to buy at 3 cent. Great buy opportunity at 3 cent. These little red marks here, 3.3, 3.33, again 3.33. So wait until it comes maybe down to 3.33. That's a really good buying opportunity for Glitter Finance. I don't even know what it is or what it does. So built on the, hang on, I need to put my camera that way because I'm looking there, aren't I? There we go, that's better. So built on the Algorand blockchain for lightning fast and extremely low cost transactions, facilitating a absolutely glittery experience. Glitter provides a user-friendly, streamlined architecture so that everyone in the world can feel good investing and surfing the crypto wave. So it has no purpose, right? Glitter Finance has been built an advanced cross-chain bridge to allow cross-chain interaction between supported chains and allow multi-chain profit optimization by eliminating capital inefficiency for DeFi traders through asset redeployment on integrated yield farms. All right. Glitter Finance is enhancing interoperability on the DeFi blockchain sector by connecting a number of ecosystems to their advanced cross-chain bridge. It's just a load of noise. Like that, to me, is just a lot of noise. Glitter Finance is building bridges to Algorand, Solana, Polygon, and Qdis. All right, that makes more sense. Thank you very much. Butterscotch. Bridge of bridges. Algorand to Solana bridge coming next month. All right, so it does have a use case, obviously, for butterscotch. I like it. Yeah, I mean, bridges are really good because it massively reduces the price of moving from one crypto to another. So, for example, if you are moving Ethereum across to XRP, you would have to pay an ERC20 cost, which is depends on how much you've got, but it could be absolutely extortionate. And using these bridges, Glitter Finance, seriously, is one of those that will reduce the prices significantly of moving from one crypto to another. So yeah, great. very nice. So what do I expect to see from Glitter Finance? Well, whilst we are still in this consolidation period with Bitcoin and the market cap is not really doing that much. In fact, the market cap is actually down 1% at 1.91 trillion. This is Coin Market's cap prediction. It's different to CoinGecko that we have been following for some time. But Glitter Finance might just be a buying opportunity. Might be. Yeah, so we'll have a look. What's going on with the biggest gainers today in the altcoin season? Are there any of those that stand out? They're all meme coins. Yeah, biggest gainer today is Cardio Coin, up 415.99%. Nice. Absolutely amazing. Right, next coin is Ion. Ion 2. Let's have a look at Ion. So today, Ion did have a live stream with Holochain. I hope you managed to get on and have a look to see what they were doing, but they showed you the Raspberry Pi in the making and how they're moving electricity from one LED to another, etc. I don't understand it. Technical, logical stuff like that blows my brain away, but it looked cool what they were doing, and seeing Ion working with Raspberry Pis really gets me excited, because the idea of Ion, certainly on a simple platform, is to have a community battery. So let's say that there is a tribe somewhere that doesn't have access to electricity. They will have what's known as a community battery. That power will be spread across each home. There'll be a smart grid in there so that the power is sent to a particular area that needs it. So if there's one person that's cooking, all the power or the main power will go across to that one particular building. Once they've finished cooking, the power will be retracted from that building to use just an LED light, and then the power is moved across their neighborhood. It's really, really cool design. So what they discussed today was the use of batteries for community power and the possibility of maybe using some of Elon Musk's technology all integrated within one cool ecosystem. It's so exciting. All right, I need to watch the live stream again. I was sitting on my cup of tea break, although it was water because I can't have caffeine, and managed to get in to listen to a bit of it, but it was super, super awesome. Downside to it is there was only 21 people watching, which is really, really sad. But when the price is down in crypto, you don't tend to see that many people in live streams, sadly. But it is what it is. Okay, looking at Ion. Ion's bottom, in my opinion, is this 0.0096. I think that is a very, very strong bottom. We did get a double bounce off it, breaking back up to the top of this descending wedge. Now, we are still sat in this descending wedge looking for a breakout. All right, we are currently in a really, really good position right now. Let me move the screen so you can see. There we go. Changing the screen. I saw it literally that second. I was like, no. So here is the double bottom here, and the support line is here at 0.009. So this right now, in my opinion, is a little bit touch and go whether you're going to be getting into Ion or not. Look at this though. If you did buy that 30 RSI after that huge breakdown, this one here, and you sold it on the 70 on the 4 hour, you could have made an amazing 351% gain off the back of Ion. Crazy, right? It just shows how cool buying that 30 relative strength index and selling it is great. There is another one here. So you could argue if you bought that 30, that's the first 30 on the 4 hour. Let me zoom in. And we can do the magic. Let's do the magic, team. So 30 relative strength index. There's your first one. Okay, the price does come down and pushes you here, which makes your average buying price, it's got to be there, hasn't it? It's got to be there. And then the 70 is up here. You could have actually got an 85% win off the back of it, sold it, and then quite possibly waited for the 30, and then you probably got to a point where you're like, nah, I've made a loss here, I need to capitulate. Waited for the bottom 30, which is this one, and then bought in and got a 300% rise, even though you quite possibly could have made a loss off the back of this 30 here. All right. The strategy isn't 100%, but it is a great way of you cancelling out the majority of this. So you don't have to go through this pain at all. You could have taken that, got that 70, come back down, waited for another 30, which would have been, I mean, to be fair, if we're being pedantic, there is only one opportunity for a 30, which is this one here, which did have that same breakout. It was just before that breakout. So you could have actually jumped onto that wagon as well and got the full breakout. Quite possibly, maybe, who knows? But team, yeah, I enjoy trading the 4 hours. Joshua W56. That's a terrible dip. Oh my god, IsaX is in the house. What's going on? IsaX, hope you are well. And you are now settled in nicely to your house. Great to see you. Great to see ISOX in the freaking house. So that's that one. That's that one. Any particular other coins that anyone wants to have a look at tonight on tonight's show? Whilst we're waiting, we're going to move across to HOT and find out what is happening with HOT. Ooh, double bottom team. Cheeky double bottom right there. All right, it's the first time I've seen that today. Wow. Okay, cool. So double bottoms are a really, really good representation of a rise to a upper limit, and it tends to look something like, I think off the top of my head, it works like this. So we could be, after your next support, looking at a price movement up to 0.005679. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that and put that one there. Nice. Okay. So that's our next target. 0.005675 is our next target, and that could actually push you to your 70 relative strength index, where you could make some cheeky gains off the back of your 30 relative strength index. A nice cheeky 24%. IOTA. We haven't had a look at IOTA in such a long time. IOTA. IOTA, myota. That spell. Myota. Ooh. We have done some work on IOTA. Okay. Interesting. Right. We had two scenarios for IOTA. One of them obviously was a consolidation pattern amongst this support line here at 59.7 cent, or we actually get a full breakout and come Matt B with the $2.36. What the frick, Matt? Legend. Thank you very, very much. Matt. Is that the Matt that I think it is? That's awesome. That's awesome. Cool. Thank you very, very much, Matt. So, yes, we could actually see a consolidation across this line here with a price of 59 cent following that movement until we get a breakout and retesting this resistance here. If we do break through, then what happens is we will break back into our symmetrical triangle that we created. I don't even know when we created this symmetrical triangle, but wow, that descending channel, that descending triangle there did actually work out right. Did break out, come back, test support. All right, I can see it now, so we don't need that. We don't need this one. All right, we're going with this one. That's what we're going with. There it is. That simplifies the chart nicely. It's beautiful. That is a beautiful breakout. Come retest support line. So yeah, we're probably going to consolidate on the 4 hour. We are pretty high in the relative strength index. So not much. There isn't much volume there at all. There is your volume spike here. You can't see it. It's tiny, but it's there. There's your volume spike. No volume at all in IOTA whatsoever. So yes, we will see some more consolidation with IOTA for some time. If we do see a bullish divergence, meaning that the price carries on with its consolidation movement and then the relative strength index comes down like this, that's when you tend to get that big breakout. And what's holding it down right now on the 4 hour is that 55 EMA. Also, what we've got here is we do have a death cross on the 4 hour. So at the price, which is here at 66 cents, you should have sold. And then you wait for the price. We could actually still see some further downward momentum because we have got the death cross on the 4 hour. And then wait for the price to start coming back up, get a bullish cross, and then you buy back in. Gets rid of all this pain that you could be suffering. So yeah, cheeky fire IOTA, but there's very, very little volume at all with IOTA. I bet it's been a really, really painful experience being with IOTA, because since the 28th of July 2021, they did have that cross there, 21 and 50, which gave you a nice gain of 78% if you was playing the crosses. And then you got another one here, which was a gain of 6%, right? Nothing special. We've got another cross here. There's your other cross. Another 7%. And then death cross. Holoholic with the $2.36.
Matt says he loves you loads.
Yes, love you too, Matt, you freaking legend. Hope you are well. I was at Matt's the other day, actually. Chilling at Matt's. Hope you two are having a good night. Matt and Holoholic have gone out on a night out, and obviously Jonny Stang is here on the live stream because it's freaking Alt Nights, team. Jonny Stang does not go on nights out when it's Alt Nights, especially if it's Butterstock's Alt Night. It never happens. Matt B, Johnny, we love you. Love you too, Matt B, legend. Some right bromance going on in the chat tonight. I love it. I absolutely love it. So yeah, look out for boring movements for IOTA. Okay, team, let's have a look at the next one. What about S-Bucks? Is S-Bucks not working? Is it not working? It's off. Okay, it's back on. The games are back on, team. Hang on, let me start the game sound. So those of you that want to carry on earning your S-Bucks, the games are back on. Oh, that's hilarious. So there you go, team. Enjoy it. Your games are back on. Right, let's
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Yes, butterscotch. Right, we've done XRP. Cardano. I'm going to have a look to see if there is any news on Cardano, because Cardano has been extremely quiet for quite some time, team. So let's go across to Cardano news. Shoot across to the main. Top stories. 400 new projects and 100k new wallets a month on Cardano. This was 18 hours ago. Okay, FX Street. We like FX Street. Let's see what FX Street has to say about Cardano. Have they released a video? Cardano hits an 80% bull rally. Can we get a revisit to that $1.70 is what they're talking about. Let's have a look at FX Street, team.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to FX Street. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Cardano and what the price holds for the coming week. Before we actually dive deep into the technicals, I want to direct your attention to the FX Street YouTube channel. If you enjoy the content that we put out and want to stay updated to the hottest trends in the cryptocurrency market, please make sure to hit the subscribe button over here and also click on the bell icon. You can also follow us on Twitter at FX is Crypto. If you like what I do, you can give me a follow at Mangeko with a 0 at the end. So back to Cardano. Since our last discussion, not a lot has changed. There was an Adam and Eve pattern that I was talking about before this particular run up here. The Adam and Eve pattern was this over here, with the neckline being $1. Right, the price moved above it pretty amazingly. Like the breakout was perfect. We came extremely close to retesting the target here at 0.126, but kind of failed, and that was mainly because of this bearish breaker that was formed on 13th Jan, which extends from 1.22 to 1.35. Right, after multiple attempts to move above it, the price kind of got rejected, and we're back below the $1 level here, currently trading at 0.94, 0.95. But since if you watched the last video, I kind of am hoping that this particular pattern plays out, where this is the left shoulder, this is the head, and this is the right shoulder. I'm expecting this inverse head and shoulders pattern to play out, which is what these squiggly lines are indicating. Just taking into consideration the resistance level or the volume point of control that is present here at $1.05. So once we get a flip of this volume point of control, which is basically where the most volume for Cardano was traded in 2022. So once we get a flip of that, there's a good chance price is going to continue going higher, and it's going to encounter this daily breaker. And I've explained in countless other videos where I talk about supply zone, demand zone. Every retest of the supply zone or demand zone or breaker weakens it. So I'm hoping that the next run up will have enough juice to move above the breaker. Once we get a move of the breaker, it will indicate a breakout from this inverse head and shoulders pattern, which predicts a 38% upswing to 1.69, roughly 1.70. All in all, from the current position, Cardano could rally 80% in the upcoming days. Right, so yeah, that is pretty much it for Cardano with regard to the upside targets. As for the downside, if this target fails to resolve above the point of control, we have the last line of defense here at 0.85, and beyond which we have equal lows formed here at 0.77. So there's a good chance price could sweep below the equal lows formed here at 0.77 and then try to make a comeback. But this scenario would obviously invalidate this inverse head and shoulders pattern that I just explained. But it could probably give rise to a new pattern, something else, where we could probably see a double bottom form here, or a W bottom, whatever you want to call that. So yeah, so far nothing really bad for Cardano, or like whatever bearish things have to happen for Cardano are already happening, or maybe have already happened. So not a lot to worry about for Cardano as for the downside. So that is pretty much it for Cardano, guys. If you enjoyed this analysis, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
That's really, really interesting, actually, because the support lines that we've got actually do fit in with, move that one up slightly, but this support here we haven't moved, and I've increased that one to $1.70. So we'll keep an eye on what is going on with Cardano. He did say that there was an inverse head and shoulder pattern here, but as you can see, even on the wicks, the right shoulder is lower. So that is kind of indicating that we might actually see some downward pressure, possibly pushing us down to that 55 or 57 cent. I've put a big question mark here, so we'll see what happens within the next month if we can actually get a breakout with Cardano. In my opinion, I think it's going to take Bitcoin's reversal price movement to go to the upside in order to see some decent gains off the back of Cardano. So Cardano, very, very interesting. Those of you that are holding Cardano, I think you will see a very, very good return in the future. But right now, we are just chilling. Ever since that price on the 13th of December of 2021, the price really hasn't moved a lot. It is down 23-25%, which is kind of average. But from its all-time high of $3, it has taken a huge leap to the downside. Patience is quite possibly what you need with Cardano, with a 70% drop if you have bought at these prices here. Yeah, Cardano has had a huge leap to the upside. Let's have a look at the 4-hour with Cardano and just see what sort of profit margins you would have made if you came into it on, let's start here. That first bullish movement up, we got a cross there, bought that cross and sold it. That's 289% you got off the back of Cardano. Another one here, which was still fairly decent, 5%. And then this one here, which was a huge burst to the upside of actually 1,095%. Came and got across. I told you to buy again, so you bought again. Followed by another death cross there, which gave you another 30%. Another one here. Bullish cross to death cross, 88.94% on the 4-hour. And then the death cross took us all the way down. That was a bit of a fake out. You may have purchased it there and then lost out. But still, you are massively up. Got another one here. So there is another opportunity to buy. And that one would have given you a 13.57%. Is that not a really, really cool way of trading on the crypto space? I do. I think it's great. I think it's a really, really cool way to be chill in the crypto market, not be too greedy, and just wait for the crosses to the upside and earning a few gains off the back of it. I like it. That's how I do most of my spot trading now, not including my HODL account. So yeah, cool, awesome. Now let's have a look at Luna, because I do like Luna. We bought Luna down at $17, and now it is at 94.71. It has had a wonderful breakout, reaching the all-time high of $120 on the 6th of April of 2022, which is so freaking cool. Then the price obviously was at the 70 RSI, so it needed to cool off. Did cool off. There was two opportunities here to buy the 30, one being here, and then the other one a little bit higher up. So your average would have come down and then sold at this 70. So that would have given you a nice gain of around about 14%. Beautiful. That's beautiful. So yes, team, but also what's really, really cool about Luna on the 4 hour is look at this cross. We got a golden cross on that 55-200 here when the price was at $57.67, and then there was the death cross. So if we bought that cross there and sold that cross there, 62.71% legends that you could have possibly had if you traded the 4 hour EMA crosses. Another one here, sold that cross, 73.58%. It's worth doing. Robert Holochain is in the chat. What's going on, bro? Great to see you. Great to see you in the chat. Hope you're having a good day indeed. So yeah, not much more to say about Luna. It is currently overbought, so we could actually see a price reversal, come back down, touch that $88.22 with Luna, and then consolidate, maybe come back and retest the 80.91. Or if we stay above that and hit that 55 EMA, consolidate, and then have another breakout, that would be really, really nice. From Message Plasher, BitGert Bryce had a nice rally. Let's have a look at Bryce. Right, BitGert Tether. It did. It did. Okay, so Dragons! That scared the living daylights out of me. Holy crap. Okay, so BitGert has actually been around long enough now that you can actually trade the golden crosses with the 55 and the 200 EMA. So back here, which was on, when was this? 18th of April. So there, breakout. You could have started to get into this cross here. It'd be interesting to see where this is going to go. But that is a huge breakout. I would be looking at this relative strength index thinking, all right, we have got a golden cross, but is it the right time to get into this particular token? So really, really good example of the breakout, the retracement. Wait, I would probably wait for the price to consolidate, see if it gets a breakdown or a continuation bullish break up on this movement here. And then I'd wait for the retest, buy in there. Or if it came down, I would wait for the consolidation and then probably get in there. You're still bullish on your bullish cross because there could be a further continuation happening with BitGert. But yeah, that's a huge rise for BitGert. What is that? 45% in the space of 12 hours. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful indeed. Amazing. 1 inch. 1 inch. Look at 1 inch. Nice rise to the upside. 4 hour, that would have given you a cheeky 10%. Then we got the death cross. So you sold it, took your 10% profit. Now waiting for that next opportunity rise to the upside on the 4 hour. Thibaut, dot, possible inverse head and shoulders, at least with the wicks. Dot, let's have a look. Dot. Let's have a look at dot. Go to the 1 hour. I mean, okay. Inverse head and shoulder pattern, breakout on the support, did it. So, inverse head and shoulder pattern is here. There's your left shoulder, head, right shoulder, breakout. Okay, gone to this price here. What it's doing right now is it's creating a head and shoulder pattern. So if we do see this kind of momentum, then we will see a downward break. There's your neckline, quite possibly here. What are you doing, Jonny Stang? For frick's sake. Going off that one, we could potentially be looking at a movement like this. So that creates a head and shoulder pattern on the 1 hour. And then break down to touch that support level again. Quite possibly. Because that would bring our relative strength index back up and then the breakdown. If not, and this head and shoulder pattern does become invalid and we get a break up to retest this resistance, come back, touch support, consolidate, then that potential head and shoulder pattern is invalid. But yes, that inverse head and shoulder pattern did actually play out really, really well. There was a W pattern here that played out well as well. Didn't go as high as it should, really. Let's have a look, see how high that should have gone. Yeah, it should have been here. I suppose it did eventually. It knew it wanted to go that high and it did eventually, but it's kind of in a consolidation phase right now. Is there anything bigger on the bigger time frame that we can have a look at? Quite possibly a W pattern. All right, on the daily. No, that's fine. At least we've done the micro times. That's great. Let's have a look at the daily. Daily pattern. Holy crap. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Oh my god. Where is this yawning coming from? Support. Relative strength index. Let's have a look at the MACD. MACD strategy. No, not that MACD strategy. We don't want that. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty bullish. All right. Now we're talking. Yes. We are talking, Thibaut. We're talking business right now. Relative strength index looking good. Could still come back for one final retest of the bottom here. So we could actually see the price come back down to this zone here, which is that, what, $17. Could actually see a bounce back down, followed by a bounce up. Because look at this. Look at this MACD. We're just about to have the orange line, which is the signal line, the blue line, which is the moving average convergence divergence, about to overtake the signal line, which would make quite possibly a nice green here. So, yeah, all the signs are there right now, Thibaut, with DOT on the daily. It could take a long time for this to play out. This could be over the next 10 or 14 days to see some sort of crazy movement. But as far as I'm concerned, I would only be looking at touching either the 200 EMA. I don't think it'll touch the 21. Yeah, we're fighting the 55 and 21 right now. So yeah, coming to that 200 EMA, which is $23.79. So if I was going to trade this, then I would trade it up to that $23.29. Really, really cool. I like that. That's a good shout, Thibaut. Beautiful. But yeah, your MACD is telling us that we are about to get some kind of bullish divergence. Looks great. Looks great right now on the 1 hour. So some positive news for 1 inch. No, for DOT. For DOT, sorry. Holy crap. All night, it's crazy. My brain is full of coins right now. All right. I need to go get a drink. My mouth is as dry as Candy's flip-flop. So I'm going to stick some music on for a couple of minutes and then get your coins in the chat. I'm going to go through the coins just to see if we've got some bullish or bearish momentum. I'm going to go top my drink up because I'm talking a lot tonight, team. So see you in about 2 minutes.
Appalachian sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things.
Martin's Coaching and Poultry, what is going on? Great to see you, buddy. Oh, Decentraplant is in the house! Great to see you, Decentraplant. A fellow plant biologist legend is in the chat. Great to see you. We had a really, really good chat about crop biology the other day. Now I'm out of breath now. I'm out of breath. Running downstairs to get a drink as quick as I can. Woo! God damn. Right, Bitcoin news. Let's have a look at the Bitcoin news to see if there's anything that stands out today with Bitcoin. Eight hours ago. This looks pretty awesome. This is straight off the cuff. So optimism for US spot Bitcoin ETF grows with approval of Terucrium Futures Fund. Nice. Just came by to greet the Stang gang. Legend. Great to see you. Another TLA legend hopping into the Stang gang. I like that. So the US Securities and Exchange Commission's approval of early April of a Bitcoin futures exchanges traded fund from Terucrium, never heard of it, based on different laws, has given hope to crypto investors and fund issuers that a spot Bitcoin ETF will finally get the green light soon. Many bulls have given up the possibility of a spot Bitcoin ETF getting approved this year, given the SEC's numerous rejections based on concerns about the lack of investor protections and appropriate market surveillance. This is really, really cool. But Terucrium filled its successful application under the 33 Acts of the Securities Act of 1933 and the 34 Acts of the Securities Exchange Act of 1934, rather than the 40 Acts, the Investment Company Act of 1940, that the SEC approval all previous Bitcoins ETFs under. That's really, really cool. So they are saying that it is a positive step forward. We'll keep an eye on that, actually. The movement with this. The SEC is not only comfortable with futures-based ETFs regulated in the 40 Act and all the investment protections there, but also futures-based ETFs regulated under the 34 and 33 Act, the same Act that these spot-based ETFs will be regulated under. It's a really positive step forward on the path of ultimately getting approval for spot ETFs. Nice. That's really, really nice, team. Approving there is a clear sign that there's no slowing this movement. I think one will be approved by the third quarter. With over $25 billion in assets under management, GBTC's most closely watched spot ETF application. Grayscale is awaiting the end of a 240-day comment period issued by the SEC in which the commission will decide by 6th of July if the application will be approved. So yes, great positive things happening with spot ETFs team. That's really, really cool. And great things are happening for Bitcoin. I do feel like the momentum is, the wheel is starting to roll. It's not a square wheel anymore. It's actually becoming a round wheel. And we're creating some momentum within the whole market space. Holochain Fries, can you have a look at Shiba, please? Yeah. Yes, we can. I haven't looked at Shiba in some time. Shiba Inu, USDT. Shiba Inu. Okay, Shiba Inu. Let's move the screen. Here we go. So Shiba Inu has broken out of its descending channel, which started on the 27th of October of 2021 and took us all the way to the 21st of January 2022. Had a breakout, beautiful breakout, come back, touch support, but then it decided that it wants to consolidate, and it is consolidating on a resistance line, which is that 2610. What would I be doing in this particular scenario? Well, you are under the resistance price movement, and there is a bottom line here, so we could probably chuck that in there. So we are currently ranging within this price. I would possibly wait for another dump down. Could bring your relative strength index back down to that 36, where Shiba likes to be on the daily. The average for Shiba is 30, 36, 38, around there. Look, that's what you're looking at here. So when the relative strength index gets that price, you're kind of safe at that 36 or 38 relative strength index, in my opinion. So if we do get another dive down to that price, that's possibly a good buying opportunity, certainly on the daily. Let's have a look at the 4 hour and see how our strategy works with Shiba. Wow, okay. Cheeky 30, almost a 70. I'd possibly take that. I'd take that profit, if I'm honest. Within 8 hours, what time was this? It was at 9 p.m, so quite possibly done. There's a 30 here. There hasn't been any since before then. So that seller 70, nice cheeky 40% in 8 hours. Beautiful team. There hasn't been another opportunity to buy a 30. There was one here, which is there. And then the 70 takes us to there. What was that one on the 4 hour? It was another 20%. Beautiful team. And there was one here, 30 there, which you quite possibly could have took to that next 30. Bought in. So 18%. Nice. All right. That's awesome. That's awesome. Another one here. Buy the 30. Sell the 70. Another 40%. And then you just cut out all of this crap. You don't have to worry about any of this crap anymore. It's all gone. See you later. Don't have to worry about you anymore. Okay, also we could have traded the crosses with Shiba. So if you are a cross man and like the idea of trading the crosses, let's have a look at the crosses. A little bit messy down here, but we can still do it. There is your first one. First one here would have got you a nice 8.41%. Beautiful, that'll do. And then there's another one here, which probably would have made you a loss. Yeah, 0.89%, there's a loss. But there is definitely a cross there. And then that cross took us up, holy crap, all the way to... Where's that cross go to? Right, get rid of you. Don't need Matt D anymore. We need some more screen right now. There. There to there. Shiba! Las Vegas. 549%. Nice. Another one here, which was 6%. Nothing mega. Another one here. 4%. And you're kind of in one now, aren't you? If you bought it down there, well, you're currently you're in a loss of 0.48%. But still, it's still saying that it's bullish. Still saying that it's bullish. Whoa. Oh, I'm so thirsty tonight, team. Holochain phrase started using Bybit and transferred Shiba over to get started. Early days on Bybit, but least funds are in to play about on the market. Yeah, if you're going to do a 4-hour cross, use some of these coins here. These are really the coins that you should be playing with. Pro, DOT, HOT, maybe not Ion, VeChain, XRP, Cardano, 1inch, Luna, Solana, BNB, Arweave, Ethereum, and Elrond. Those are the coins that you should really be playing with your 4-hour trading strategy. There's too much volatility in Shiba. Great gains if it takes off, obviously, but Shiba is extremely volatile because it's a meme coin in order to get some really positive returns back. So stick with those. I mean, Cardano is a great shout. If Cardano does turn out to be positive, all right, look at this with Cardano. If the expected run up is to $1.25, if this inverse head and shoulder pattern does play out and we get a breakout above that $1 and that above the $1, and we get a bullish reversal breakout, so that orange line comes up above the green line, comes back and retests, you'd buy in here, and then that would possibly be a cheeky 28%. So Cardano is possibly the next, could be the next breakout for a great opportunity on the 4-hour. And yes, of course, DOT as well, absolutely. But you've got to wait. You've got to wait for that golden cross that is here, Holochain for us, before you get in. But if I'm going to trade that, I'll give you a shout on YouTube. It'll come up as a message saying, "Team, I bought Cardano on the golden cross." And then if you wanna join in the fun, obviously not financial advice. It's not my fault if you end up losing, because I'll lose with you, so it's fine. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that, did I? Oh, there we go. That's it. It's fine. Leave that there. So yeah, polka dot. Team. Okay, so we've gone through quite a few coins tonight. Right, tomorrow, team. Tomorrow is a big day because tomorrow is the giveaway. It's the day where we give away $65 worth of crypto. So it's going to be quite a busy day. It's going to be a really, really busy day for us tomorrow. The raffle will open at around 5 minutes past 8 p.m. and then it will close at 9 p.m. UK time. So in terms of Netherlands and Germany and Austria, the raffle will open at 5 minutes.
Nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
The raffle will open at 5 minutes past 9 Netherlands time and then close at 10 p.m. And then we will reveal the winner at 10 p.m. Netherlands time or 9 p.m. UK time. So I really, really hope you're going to be in tomorrow. It's going to be great. We're going to have loads and loads of fun at giving away the $65. So please just enjoy it as well. Just enjoy the fun and giving it away. And I do hope that one of you regular legends is the one that wins the money as well, because it's going to be great. And then it should then drive more people in, because we can create a video based on what's happened tomorrow and then get people in ready for the 21st of May. Is that a good time? Is that a good time to do it? 21st of May? Let's have a look at May. It's a Saturday. It's going to be the 23rd or 24th of May, something like that, next month. Cool. Yeah, then Ram comes in the chat and then he wins. That'd be so sucky, wouldn't it? Oh, fantastic. Right, cool. So I'm going to go disappear and then get ready for tomorrow night. So we'll see you 8 p.m. tomorrow night. I'm so freaking excited. It's going to be great. There will be another video going out in the morning to say that the giveaway's happening today. So look out for that video. Make sure you retweet the frick out of it. Okay, so the stream will be going off for some time now, possibly the next hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. So please be patient. Your S-Books will be available when the live comes back on again in a couple of hours' time. So team, good luck. Yes, entering good luck, everyone. And I do hope it is one of you legends that's in the chat right now. So stay out of trouble. Have a wonderful night. I'll go and get ready for tomorrow night. And legends, see ya. Peace. Thanks for the awesome altcoin nights. And also for Matt B and Holocholic for the super chats. Let's freaking go. Good night, team. You freaking legends. Peace.
So right, hitting the streets in my old man Chevrolet, looking for a good time and then some, kick it with my friends in the hot sand. I got a song blasting by the Zach Brown band, yeah. Got a case of cold beer, ain't gonna last long here. I'll pick my friends up at the pier. They're all like kicking it high, kicking it low, making noise like a big truck show. Raising hell is the way to go. Yeah, we're kicking it fast, kicking it slow, bouncing around like a rodeo. Bad girls wanna rock and roll. Yeah, we're kicking it. Getting the buzz around 3 o'clock, tanning in the bed of my big truck, waiting on the right heat on the barbecue. Big old waves and a clear sky, life's good out here and I wonder why anybody would ever leave this place. Yeah, the bar at the beach sells margaritas in the neck shelves. Let's all go crazy, baby. We're all like kicking it high, kicking it low, making noise like a big truck show. Raising hell is the way to go. Yeah, we're kicking it fast, kicking it slow, bouncing around like a rodeo. Bad
I look out across the water, I smell the salt and feel the breeze, but in my heart I hear the calling of my old home, Tennessee. We don't know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow. The sun is gonna rise each and every time, but I've still got Tennessee on my mind. From Leapers Ford to Watertown, and maybe Johnson City or Memphis bound. No matter where I go, no matter what I see, I still hear the calling of Tennessee. And who we to know where these rivers flow, or why the wind chooses when and where to blow. The sun is gonna rise each and every time, and I've still got Tennessee on my mind. I miss the smoke on the Cumberland and the fireflies at midnight, and the color of the leaves in the fall.
up to make my last stand. I'm gonna dust it off with my own hands. Black blizzard coming, old man keep running. You better get out while you can. We were broke, cold, let in, pushed out. Thought I heard it so, to up and leave this town. Head out west, they say, maybe California, and leave this dead land behind. So long, Oklahoma, I think they said farewell to me. Sleep beneath the stars in California, dreaming of that old used to be. I'm going back up until I can't stand. I'm gonna cut it down with my own two hands. Tall timber falling, I hear Tulsa calling, saying, won't you come back when you can? So long, Oklahoma, I think they said farewell to thee. Sleep beneath the stars in California, dreaming of that old used to be.
Well, maybe it was fate when you walked in the door. I could have sworn I've seen your face before. So glad that you said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by tonight? We keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone out there to hold. All those little moments, the bites you didn't catch, me looking over your shoulder just at the right time. Those little moments all led me to you. Only God
What do you think to this, team? Those of you that are still watching. Watch this bad boy. Yes, I think that's awesome. Let's roll with that. That's what we're going to release tomorrow on Twitter and on the Discord and pretty much everywhere. We're just going to send it everywhere. Cool, legends, awesome.